The danger of AI is weirder than you think. This is the name of the TED Talk by Janelle Shane that I just watched and did a summary on, and here's a summary. In this video, there are different ways AI can fail and are discussed in this. Janelle Shane is a research scientist that brought these problems to light in her TED Talk. Janelle is an optics research scientist and an artificial intelligence researcher. She writes a popular blog called AI Weirdness. In her blog, she documents different machine learning algorithms submitted by fans and ones that she makes up herself. Chanel is currently working on a book called You Look Like a Thing and I Love You: How AI Works and Why It Is Making the World a Weirder Place. This book uses cartoons and pop culture experiments to show how algorithms that run our world work. Janelle starts the presentation with an example of different ice cream flavors. She knows, or she states that all the different normal ice cream flavors that we all know, and she puts them into an algorithm that was created to make new ice cream flavors. The results are not exactly what they expected. Some flavors were uh, pumpkin trash break, peanut butter slime, and strawberry cream disease. These flavors obviously aren't good, so the question here is what went wrong. Well, nothing actually went wrong. We just told the AI to do the wrong thing, she explains. She then explains how our artificial intelligence today is not as smart as we make it out to be. AI doesn't totally even know what humans are. We're just a bunch of lines and textures that they see in a picture. The next example is trying to get a robot from point A to point B on a computer screen. She says how when you're using AI to solve a problem, you don't give instructions on how to solve the problem. You just say the goal. AI uses trial and error to figure out problems and solutions. May be a little weird. So the robot in this case doesn't just walk over to point B. The robot actually built himself up into a tower and fell over onto point B. It has still technically reached its goal. It's just using odd methods that they didn't expect. Chanel says the AI is not going to rebel against us, but it is going to do exactly what we tell it to do. The trick of using AI is to set the problem up so that it does exactly what we want. Then she explains the weird things artificial intelligence will do in simulations that are not seen as normal. Artificial intelligence is not like working with a human. It is like working with some odd force of nature. Artificial intelligence world is entirely the data that it is given. This explains why there's so many failures of self-driving cars. During the end of the TED Talk, Janelle just provides some more examples of artificial intelligence failures and how do we ask AI to do wrong things. When working with AI, it is up to us to make sure that we are telling it to do the right thing, because if we don't, there can be many consequences from it. The AI doesn't know that it is doing the wrong thing. That is just why it seems like AI can get out of control. We as humans need to learn to communicate with artificial intelligence and learn what artificial intelligence is capable of doing and what it is not. She ends the presentation, uh, ends with saying the present day artificial intelligence is plenty weird. As you can see from this, it does do some weird things. So my three questions are for her: how can we make the AI we have today smarter? Uh, what does it what does it take to tell AI exactly what you want from it? And uh, who can a smarter AI have the biggest impact on? This is my summary and my three questions of The Danger of AI is Weirder Than You Think by Janelle Shane.